friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, this would be nothing. Well, I'm off of my regular job, and I'm actually headed down the country because I've got to go down and change a hot water heater tonight. Got a little more information on the whole David Irving situation. It's not that he tested positive for weed. It's actually performance-enhancing drugs. Not sure exactly what it was, but more than likely he's going to be suspended for 4 games. And it's kind of like DeMarcus Lawrence last year, who was suspended for the first 4 games. Not making excuses for the guy, but I can probably say that maybe he took something that he, shouldn't be taking because he's trying to be the best football player that he can be. He's looking at this season is make or break. If I have a fantastic year and take off from where I started from last year, the way I came on as a part-time player, become a full-time player, it could be worth millions. I'm talking millions and millions of dollars. So when you look at the mentality of it, take a banned substance and don't get caught, and all of a sudden I make $25 billion, hey, that's going to set me up for the rest of my life. And unfortunately, what you got to realize is this. The NFL wants us to think that this thing, football, it's like golf. It's a gentleman's sport. But in reality, football is ugly. Football is literally about destroying the person in front of you. They're modern day gladiators, and they're always going to be looking for an edge. And it's not like this is something new. Forever, guys have been looking for an edge. I mean, you look at the Steelers of the 70s, steroids were king. And I'm not just saying just the Steelers, it was throughout the NFL. Some of these guys were taking horse steroids because what they're asked to do is not human. You're talking about what for you and me would be literally like running into a brick wall over and over again with some pads on. So you got to understand that for these guys to be able to continue week after week, to be able to do this, their body's not made to do that. So sometimes they end up getting painkillers, they end up getting steroids to heal faster, and who knows what other supplements. Football is a brutal sport. So I can understand why, but he's got to understand that unfortunately losing 4 games is going to affect that bottom line as well. So, what can you say? It is what it is. If there's any good news, that we have other guys that are on the roster as well that hopefully will be able to pick up the slack. But I'll be honest with you, this hurts because I was looking at the dynamic of this guy being in camp, working out, and hitting the ground running from game 1. And if he was able to set an edge on that side, and you get Taco in there in a rotation with some other guys, I was thinking that this defense will be able to take a big step. This definitely hurts the Dallas Cowboys. And of course, it will open up the doors for everybody to talk about the accident waiting to happen. Not the way I wanted to start out today with OTAs. Well, I'm going to be on the road for about 5 hours round trip today, so you may see a couple of videos from me, guys. The shot glasses are in, and I wish I were going home so that way I can check them out. But as always, friends, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, we wouldn't be here. See you soon.